I just wanted to start this expedition 15 Aquarius with the new update uh, in No Man's Sky. And basically, the expedition is quite straightforward. It introduces fishing in No Man's Sky, which is oh, a good addition, I suppose. And I hope the mechanic will improve. I'm yet to explore all the possibilities with fishing and what to do once you have enough fishes. Basically, can you create farms? Can you create decent nutrition and so on and so forth. So let's have a quick rundown of this Aquarius. Was it Aquarius? Aquarius expedition and see what we need to do. I'm going to start on a fish character just to make it easier for new players to complete their expedition, get their rewards, and yeah. By the way, I have already completed this expedition, so I will not be eligible for phase completion rewards. But each quest reward I'll still be claiming on this character. Uh, and yeah, I think it should take you close to 5 to 6 hours tops to finish the expedition. And the rewards are quite decent. You get some decoration items. You also get some customization when it comes to your helmet and torso customization. So yeah, we will be starting the expedition now. And I think let's have a look. So when you click escape on your PC, I'm playing on PC, so that's why I have no idea of controls on Xbox or other devices like PlayStation. So yeah, this will be mostly applicable for PC. You can hover over to Expedition tab, and you basically have like 5 phases, and the final phase is to collect all the rewards. So basically, as you can see, uh, we are just starting off. Phase one is to locate our ship. Second phase is to leave the planet. Third is to reach the rendezvous point, get a fishing rig, catch a variety of fish, catch something that is not a fish, and then learn the nutrient processor recipe. So yeah, so we'll start off with this. And by the way, while we are doing phase one, we might end up doing phase two, three, at least some part of it. So it's also good to keep an eye on what tasks you need to do or quests you need to do in phase two, three, four, and five. So reach the second rendezvous point. Of course, we can't do this before finishing one. Uh, dredged up a dredge up a message from angler. This might be possible. Use bait while fishing. This is possible already in phase one. Catch an uncommon fish, also possible in phase one. Release a fish back to water, also in phase one. So uh, basically, if you want to be efficient, try to get all these small quests out of the way while you're already doing your main quest or phase one. So let's start off by locating our ship, and this is quite easy because this is also in the main game first quest. So if you look on your screen, right on top, you can see the fish, sorry, the the ship marker. So we'll have to go there and basically reach our ship. And to be honest, this particular planet where the quest starts is kind of annoying because it is quite hilly and you have to climb a lot. You have to climb down a lot as well. So yeah, a little bit annoying. By the way, I also recommend you gather some resources on the way, especially something that will keep you alive. So sodium uh, and oxygen might be pretty good to get. Uh, and then we don't have advanced mining tool to get dihydrogen crystals, so we can wait for that a little bit later. There is oxygen, so let's get a little bit of oxygen from this flora, get some sodium here, and then try to run towards our ship. And while we are doing it, we should keep an eye on the resources around us. We can also walk, run, mine uh, ferrite dust because we will be needing a lot of it to take to lift off basically with our ship because some of the technology might be broken, so we might have to fix it. So yeah, while you're moving there, it might be beneficial to already mine some ferrite dust. Carbon will be useful as well because you might run out of charge on your mining tool. So it's useful to get some carbon. It's very good to get some ferrite dust and the elements that will keep you alive, like sodium for hazard protection, oxygen for life support. Yeah, I would do that and basically just move in the direction of my ship. Maybe a little bit of digress to get some sodium. You can never have enough sodium and oxygen, at least at the beginning of the game. So just to stay safe and alive. And we'll try to do this in a single run. By that, I mean that we'll try to do this without dying. So one life challenge, hopefully we will be able to do and finish the expedition without dying. That's my goal, but if we die, we die. I'm not setting strict condition on a one life challenge here. So yeah, we don't need this plant. We are quite close to our ship. Let's get some carbon, as I said. And now when you're at the ship, you need to take off. So you have reached your ship and now you can already claim your first reward. Go back to your expedition tab, collect the reward. And basically this is a personal refiner that you can get. So yeah, we got that. Let's see if we can already install it in our exosuit. We need chromatic metal and oxygen. We don't have enough of those. So yeah, let's see. I'll dismantle this for now. We'll most likely get a recipe later as well to install it. So yeah, let's get in the ship and see what we need to fix. So we get a bottle with a message, and then that should perhaps guide us to the next location. And yeah, now we need to check our starship and see what we need to fix. So we need pure ferrite, and we need hermetic seal and metal plating. So yeah, let's see if we have stuff for any of those, but I think we'll need a lot of ferrite dust to begin with. Let's see if we can, and let's get some not personal refiner, but the refiner, portable refiner, I think it's called, yeah. So we'll set up our portable refiner and see if we can, for that we need a metal plating. So let's quickly craft one. We don't have enough ferrite dust, okay. By the way, I'll advise you not to mess with these eggs at this phase, and in expedition it's not necessary, at least this one, because you'll have to fight some monstrosities and they can be quite challenging in the beginning of the game. And because we are trying a no death run here, we'll not mess with them. We'll just let them be. I got my mining tool to overheat, but basically you would want to mine when the laser is like almost red. That will be the most optimal way, but because we are only doing expedition, I'm not too worried about it. We are out of the charge, so let's go and charge it up. Charge up our heat protection, hazard protection, mining tool as well. Get some dihydrogen. I think if I'll find a cave, I would also like to get some. Let's get some oxygen. I'd also like to get some cobalt because then we can craft ion batteries with ferrite dust and cobalt. So as I said, you can't have enough ferrite dust in the beginning of the game. So we'll get decent amount of ferrite dust to begin with. And we'll craft, I think we can craft already the metal plate here. Then we can craft our portable refiner, load it up with rusted metal, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And then get some more ferrite dust. While it does its job, we'll go collect some more carbon, some more ferrite dust as we move along. Let's not go too far from where we are because we'll have to get back to the ship and take off from this planet anyways. So yeah, get yourself decent resources. Heat warning, as you see, this is the optimal point to operate your mining tool so that it doesn't overheat, but it mines efficiently and you can quickly mine stuff. Basically, ferrite dust we need Let's get some carbon. Let's see what we need for, we need hermetic seal. For hermetic seal, we need condensed carbon. So let's go back here. Let's take out our ferrite dust here. Let's put in some carbon and make some condensed carbon. Let's get some more carbon because we'll need that for our mining tool. So yeah, this exploration is quite easy, straightforward. I think if you're smart, you should be able to do it in, as I said, 4 to 6 hours, somewhere between that. I was in my first run, I was able to do it at 6 hours time, but I was not very efficient and I was not doing in one sitting. I got a little bit bored with fishing, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's 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 fairly simple, and because we are being introduced to a new mechanic, I think that's pretty good to get your hands onto this. And then uh, later on, I'll also be doing a survival challenge, one life challenge, to basically reach the center of the galaxy and perhaps more. We'll set ourselves some target before we start and see how far we can go with our one life run. But that should happen after we finish this expedition. What I'll try to do is in this sit down, I'll try to get as much as we can in terms of finishing our phase one. Although I would like to do this in one sitting, but I have a daughter, so I need to spend some time with her as well. So that's why it might not be possible that I do it in a sitting. But after she goes to sleep, I might spend some more time. Let's see if we got condensed carbon now. We do. Hermetic seal is what we need, right? So we need hermetic seal. We got metal plating. What else did we need? Let's have a look. We also need pure ferrite. So I think we should have enough ferrite dust now. So let's put that in, get some pure ferrite. While we are here, let's kind of analyze these crystals and see what we get out of them. Okay, and then we also have a personal refiner unit here. So actually we didn't need to build it. We already got the, as I said, uh, we don't need to build it separately. We already can install it. And yeah, let's take out let's stop it here. Let's take this out. Let's keep this because we'll need a lot of ferrite dust. Let's go and repair our ship. We're still too far away from it. So yeah, let's go here. I think we should have everything, right? We have basically, yeah, we have everything. We have repaired our ship now. We can take off. The reason it took me 6 hours is also because I ended up going to a Disneyland planet because I really like to get a Sentinel ship in all my playthroughs and sell one of them to basically make some money as well. So yeah, that's the shortcut. I like to fly in third person mode. So yeah, so let's get out of here. And as you can see, I think we finished the second objective here. Yep. So now we can collect the reward for that. And we got a base computer plan and prepackaged hyperdrive as well. So let's actually install our prepackaged hyperdrive. Let's put it here, and we need some warp cell to go to the next galaxy. I think it's in a different galaxy, the first rendezvous point, which is the next objective, right? So we need to go here, reach the first rendezvous point. So we need to load up our hyperdrive with the fuel we need, which is the warp cell. For that, we need antimatter and antimatter housing. So what do we need for antimatter? We need chromatic metal and condensed carbon. We can already make this. But this is also one of the reasons why I like to go for Sentinel ship, because we don't need to create these warp cells, because on Dissonant Planet you can already farm for the fuel for your Sentinel ship, and it's really handy and useful. So what I like to do is I like to jump to a dissonant galaxy, a galaxy with a dissonant planet, and basically start my journey there. But let's see, does this have a space station? Can we? Let's go there and see if we can get lucky with chromatic metal. Otherwise, we'll have to go farm for copper, and yeah, that could be a bit tedious. Actually, before that, let me see if I have any money. I don't have any units, so yeah, that's a bummer. We might have to jump to a planet. Does this have copper here? High sentinel activity. You know what? We'll just go there. We'll just go to this planet. We also need condensed carbon, so let's get both of these here on this planet. Because we don't have our multi-tool equipped with fishing rig, or whatever that is called, the thing that you can use for fishing, the fishing rod, so to say. We can't fish on this planet yet. It would have been nice to get rid of some of the objectives from phase 2 already here, but we'll do it after we reach rendezvous point 1. So let's get down here, and then we need to look for some copper. I'll take all that sodium, by the way. Thank you very many. Ooh, we landed at a tough spot. A lot of oxygen is good. To get some oxygen in the beginning. Goddamn sentinels. I don't need you. Just let me be. From your visor, check out for copper. That could be useful. We need copper. Where is copper? Okay, seems like there is hardly any copper here. Well, we can scan the fauna here, try to get some nanites. That will be helpful in our journey to get some module upgrades. All right, let's see how far we are. 5, and there are 12 of them here. So we can actually make a lot of, is that copper? Oh, paraffinium. Let's see if I can find copper somewhere. What's that? That is copper. Let's tag that. Let's scan that. And as I said, we'll get ourselves some carbon and copper and ferrite dust while we are trying to basically create a warp cell. So let's quickly go there. Because we need condensed carbon, it's useful to get carbon. And ferrite dust is, well, we'll need tons of ferrite dust. If we find a cave, we can get some cobalt as well. Then we can craft ourselves ion batteries, and they should really kind of like save us from all the hazards on different planets. So yeah, I would like to get some cave on the way. There is one more fauna to scan. There it is. And is there anything else that we can scan? Nope. Okay. Condensed carbon. Yeah, let's get that. That will be really handy now. We don't need this. By the way, I think everybody knows the trick. But if you want to mine copper, ooh, let's keep ourselves off this. And yeah, we found a sentinel, which is a bummer, who is right on top of us here. So yeah, I'm not at a level where I would like to engage with them. So let's just try to avoid these guys. Paraffinium. Is there any other copper resource nearby? It doesn't look like. So yeah, we need to mine at the lowest bubble or smallest bubble here to get the maximum resources. And let's try to avoid any conflict with the Sentinel. They are quite aggressive. I think I'll need a lot of copper, at least enough copper to basically get ourselves the chromatic metal. And yeah, hopefully we can continue our journey without having to go to a distant planet and get a Sentinel ship. It will be really useful because then you can just buy off everything and you don't need to worry about units and stuff like that. So all right, now that we have our personal refiner, we can put our copper here and get ourselves chromatic metal. And we go back to our ship and then get ourselves also condensed carbon. Or I hope we have enough to make a warp cell. Our antimatter first, and then we'll make a warp cell. Oh, by the way, you can, before you kill the flora, you can take all the oxygen from the pods. That way you get more oxygen. Yeah, that's quite handy trick. We need carbon, we need ferrite dust. So let's see. We got ourselves some chromatic metal. Can we make antimatter now? Oh, looks like we can. So, and then we can make a warp cell. Didn't I make a? I thought I made one. Bummer. Well, we'll need more of it, so it's fine. Okay, warp cell, and then we move to the rendezvous point. So easy peasy. Let's go there. Oh no. Damn it, I wanted all that sodium. And I don't have, my thrusters might not have enough fuel, so let's skip that. You know what? We'll go to a distant planet. As you see, thrusters don't have enough fuel. and yeah, hyperdrive neither. So let's see if we can find ourselves a dissonant planet, or sorry, a system close by. Water, 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 dissonant auto jump range. There should be some nearby. There it is. Let's go here. And let's already hope that somebody would have created a base near uh, near the a dissonance base, basically, so that we don't need to fight sentinels to farm stuff, or we'll still have to do it, but hopefully not so much. Actually, we were supposed to go to the space station there, but we can just go here first. Then we will call in space anomaly, get ourselves. Oh, no, we can't because I don't have units. I don't have nanites. So we'll have to do this the hard way, I guess. Just can't spawn on that planet, but it was quite aggressive Sentinel planet, and I didn't want to spend too much time there. Actually, we have a little bit of units to get the exosuit upgrade, and I'll suggest that for every one upgrade in your technology slot, you get like 3 or 4 upgrade in your storage, because you will need a ton of storage. So yeah, we got the storage. Let's see if we can get some. We got a little bit of nanites, which is not going to help us at all. Let's see if we can go to the dissonant planet, scan the fauna there, make the nanites, summon the space anomaly, get ourselves some decent weapon technology for our multi-tool, and then we'll take it from there. And that's the play. Okay, let's see which is the dissonant planet. That's not the one. Actually, it's been already discovered, the system, so I'm guessing somebody would have found it already. Oh, bountiful planet, we don't need that one. Is this the dissonant one? Right in front of us? Nope. Actually, we could also get some ancient bones, perhaps, to get some units, but we can just skip that stage and directly go for the dissonant planet. Because you make a lot of money, and you can also you can sell your technology from Sentinel's ship that you sold. So then you can also get some nanites that way. So I think that should be the play. And let's actually, you know what? Let's see if somebody has set up any bases here. Doesn't look like. That's a bit of a bummer. Well, we'll see. We'll not waste too much time here. And we'll hope that there are few communication points. So let's go there and see, maybe they have set up some bases which could benefit us. And it might be that these guys have set communication points or stations already at some dissonant ships. But the thing is, I can't farm them because I don't have advanced mining tool. I need that. So I need to get some nanites first. We need to summon space anomaly and get ourselves some decent. See, there is already a ship here, but we can't get it because we don't have we don't have the shards. For that, I need a... What's happening? Why can't I engage with this? Stop the stream. But yeah, we can already take these. And it's a A class, so that's a bonus. But as I said, I can't basically, in order to fix this Sentinel ship, I need Radiant Shard. For that, I need Advanced Mining Tool, Inverted Mirror. I'll need decent weapon technology to fight some Sentinels and get the inverted mirrors. So yeah, we'll have to, I'm guessing the play is to scan the fauna here. And then basically, once we have done that, we can get some nanites. Also, we can engage with the reconstructed unit here, and we found decent technology. We don't need it for this run. So yeah, we'll just basically try to scan all the fauna and hope to get lucky with enough nanites to go summon the space anomaly and really prioritize those three things, which is a couple of things, but one of them being what is here. Okay, so how many faunas do we have here? 5 we have scanned out of 8, so let's get to this damaged machinery and see if we get lucky with any. Ah, there we go. We got lucky. We got a S-class upgrade module for water. Was it water? We'll check it out later. We don't need to install it either right now. What we need to do though is we need to scan. Yeah, guys, I think I might have to stop here. My daughter might need some attention. So maybe I'll continue when she goes to sleep. And that way I'm not distracted. And then I can run through the whole expedition quite fast. Let's see, I'll try to discover all the fauna. So what is left? Underground, always active, rare. All right, let's see if we can find a cave system here on this planet. I think there it is. So as you can see, I can't mine this. This is needed for us to claim that ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in the cave system, and this is not a cave system. What a troll. We need to find a cave system. And see if we can basically, nope, not here either. We got to be careful with our health. Is this the one? There it is. So let's get in here and we can avoid. We can avoid all the sentinels and the hazard on the planet. And yeah, basically mine some cobalt here before I end the stream. And then I'll get back to it in the later part of the evening. So hopefully we can finish few phases of the expedition. I just want to have enough cobalt to create basically enough hazard protection. Ion batteries are really good for this. So yeah, if you have like 30 of those, you should be able to finish the expedition with 30 ion batteries. But you can also buy those on some stations, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that should be enough for you to complete the expedition. Well, we got a little bit of cobalt, some silver, which we can sell to make some units. And yeah, let's see if we can make some ion batteries now, which we should be able to. So there we are. How many can we make? And this is why we need ferrite dust as well. Oh, we should have. Actually, this is pretty good. We'll need few more. Maybe just to be on safe side, we'll make 40 after mining some more cobalt and ferrite dust. But I also need cave system to find the. Okay, we need to pop up the oxygen here. Magnetized ferrite, we don't need that in this run. Oh, cobalt, thank you. And can be. It's oxygen. Marrow bulb is good for getting sodium. You can put it in your refiner and make it into sodium, which is always handy. We'll get ourselves, as you see, heat warning on the multi-tool. If you are almost at at the red line with your multi-tool while you're mining, that is the most efficient and fastest way to mine. And try to kind of like let go of your left click when it nears the 100% heat warning, because otherwise then you'll have to wait for a few seconds and then you'll have to start all over again. So you want to keep it more or less between 70 to 90, and that should be safe enough. So as you can see, I'm almost hitting 100 damage with it, and that almost broke my multi-tool. So I'm hoping we can find the fauna here, because before going to the space anomaly, I would like to get ourselves enough nanites to get those basic technologies purchased, and that should really kick off our run from here. And I think we got really lucky because of the people have left comps here around the bases, distant bases, and also the sentinel ships that they have found. So we can spend, I guess, half an hour here to get a couple of sentinel ships, sell them off, make more units and nanites, and that should be really good. Ferrite dust, you can never have enough ferrite dust in this game. Once we complete the expedition, I think I might start at some point. I might start a one life challenge on survival mode. Okay, we got Sentinel's attention, so let's just hide a little bit here and keep mining. It would have been ideal before I end the stream to find the last fauna, but unfortunately I'll have to go now and basically come back later to do it. Okay, so let's go to our ship. I'll create a restore point, I'll log off, and then we will basically come back to this particular gameplay. We'll try to find our last fauna, and then we'll go to space anomaly. Where is the last fauna? I can't see anything. We'll have to dig ourselves a hole towards a cave system and then hope for the best. Let's go and check this machinery out. And let's hope we get lucky. Now we got some nanites, which is not so bad. Where is our ship? That way. Let's run that way. And uranium. Actually, this should be decent. Uranium is useful for our thrusters and also for hazard protection on some planets. So here's some, we can get some uranium here. I'll just mine this, create the restore point, and then I'll leave the session, come back later, and continue this. Great, let's run to our ship now, just somewhere there. Ooh, can we find our lost fauna here? No, I don't see any. I don't see any. Well, we'll figure it out later. I'll not get distracted now. Ooh. Just run to the ship. I'll pick these oxygens up. Yeah, remember always to create a... Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was rough. Remember always to create a restore point before you quit, because otherwise you might lose some of your saves. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll... Hey guys, welcome back. So yeah, I left off because I had to tend to my daughter, but we made decent progress in our expedition 15, Aquarius as it is called. It's all about introduction of fishing in No Man's Sky, and most of the expedition revolves around getting us used to that mechanic and yeah, basically trying to make us understand how it works, what kind of fishes and other sea creatures we can fish and engage with. Also, it introduces wonderful mechanic of easily being able to build a underwater base. So there's that. We left off trying to get ourselves a Sentinel ship, and in order to do so, we need nanites because there are a couple of things we need. So if you want to get this Sentinel ship, you need to repair this uh, terminal, and for that we need radiant shards. 3 of those. They're quite easy to farm, but you need advanced mining tool, and currently we don't have that. So in order to get that, we need to summon the space anomaly, get ourselves advanced mining tool, and then also I'd like to get scattergun in order to farm this inverted mirrors from the Sentinel machinery. Uh, and yeah, once we have those two, then we can easily claim the ship, claim few more on this planet, and sell those off so that we have enough cash to just buy off everything instead of trying to mine and so on and so forth. So that's the play here. Let's move on and try to finish phase 1. So what I'm going to do is I still need to find, and the initial nanites that we need to get, we are going to get them through discovering the fauna. We are 7 down, 1 to go. If we discover 8 of these, then we will be able to receive 2000 nanites, and that should get us started to get those basic items like advanced mining tools and few technology upgrades for a splattergun. I don't remember the name, to be honest. So yeah, we need to find the last fauna, and it says it's underground and it's rare, so we need to go check out some caves. And while we are there, we might as well look for some cobalt, and we are also going to get a little bit more ferrite dust because we want to make ion batteries. 40 to 50 should be enough for us to complete this expedition without having to need more in order to protect ourselves from different hazards on the planet. So yeah, let's get going, and we'll continue to make our way towards finishing the phase 1, subsequently finishing the rest of the expedition. I'm trying to look for a cave. the cave system is necessary for us to get two things. One is cobalt, and the other is this underground fauna. As it says, rare, underground, always active. So we need to find this. It is imperative we find this in order for us to make any progress towards trying to get our technology upgrades. And by the way, this is the Sentinel drone, as it is called, that we need to farm for inverted heads. We can't do that currently. Well, we technically can, but it's going to be quite painful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself some nanites and come back to this planet again uh, after purchasing the technology with that nanite. So yeah, we're randomly moving around to find us a cave. While we are here, we'll get some ferrite dust, oxygen, and whatever the basic resources we need to get. Let's top this up. Let's top this up. And let's also basically, yeah, we don't have radiation protection currently. We have thermal protection for both heat and cold, but we don't have radiation protection. So we'll try to get that as well. We have plenty of cobalt. That should be enough to get us started. And yeah, as soon as I find a cave, we will immediately engage with cobalt mining and hopefully the last fauna. And we have tons of oxygen here. I try to always pick oxygen because you can never have enough. But for this expedition, we might be okay with the amount that we already have, but they are plentiful around all the planets, so it shouldn't be a problem. Still looking for the cave system. We also don't want to go too far from our ship because then it's too much walking. Can we see anywhere the last fauna? We can't, so let's just move around a little bit. Oh, that hurt. There's a cave here, I hope so. Yep. Let's go check this out. Damn it, I can't find the fauna. This can be a bit annoying. Let's get some sodium, oxygen, whatever we can get from these hazardous flora. Great. Let's keep going on this side of the cave and let's hope we can find something here. All I need is that one last fauna and then we can go to the space anomaly and get ourselves loaded with the technology that we need. So yeah, it can be a little bit daunting from time to time to find that last fauna. It did say underground, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. It did say rare, underground, always active. So we are underground. We can also dig a hole for ourselves if we can see any glimpse of that last fauna that we need. I hope not to get lost in this cave system. That shouldn't be a problem though. We can just make our way up. Still nothing, huh? No. How much money? Nanites we have? We have only 41 nanites, so that's not nearly enough. Okay, okay. Seems we are not getting lucky here, though we can get ourselves a little bit more cobalt. I think we could also sell it to get some money, but it's not as efficient as salvaging the Sentinel ships. One of the reasons why we are here. So we'll probably just be using cobalt to get ion batteries. And that's pretty much the purpose of it. Okay, I'm gonna go run to my ship and try my luck somewhere else. So, and what is this? It's uranium, so we can also get this because it's really useful for, at least I remember, it can be used for hazard protection on certain atmospheres on a planet, and it is also useful for our launch pads fuel in order for us to take off from a planet. So yeah, once we get this particular deposit, we should be good. And I'm gonna take off with my ship and try to find another location, maybe something close to a trade terminal. That way we can get advanced mining technology as well. But that still doesn't solve our issue of getting a decent weapon. So that we might end up using Boltcaster. It might do the trick. Let's see. If we can't find that fauna, then we are going to go that route. But yeah, even though we can find a trade terminal, we don't have enough nanites to basically buy any technology, and we can't throw money at those technologies, at least the blueprints to buy those. Not that I'm aware of. Perhaps there is a way. I think this should be enough uranium. How much do we have? We have around 776. I think that's plenty. And then we are going to now go run towards our ship, get ourselves another landing area, and hopefully we get lucky with the fauna that we're looking for. And if you guys have any ideas how to find that fauna, then please, I'll be happy to get some support. Yeah, sometimes these can be really annoying, but hey, we get tons of oxygen, so that's already a win. There's our ship. All right, so as you can see in my ship, currently the launch thrusters are full, so that's good, but there was a cave system there. Okay, well, we'll find something else. It's not a problem. Oh, there it is. What's this? Is this a trade terminal? No, it's an observatory. That won't help us, but let's give it a go. Navigation data is good. If we don't get lucky, we'll use the navigation data to buy ourselves a distress signal map from the cartographer on the space station, and that might perhaps be good enough to get ourselves a second ship which we can salvage and hopefully get some nanites. So yeah, what do we have here? Up, nothing useful. Also nothing useful, but looks like there is a cave system here, so should we try our luck here? Yeah, let's do that. We have enough uranium to support our takeoff, and actually we could sell this to we could sell this particular exosuit membrane upgrade, and then we can get ourselves advanced mining laser, and then we can use, just a second, let's see, do we have possibilities to get broadcaster? We need chromatic metals, so we need to convert our copper to a little bit more. Do we have copper left? Yeah, no, 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 no. Gold. Let's see. Is there copper here? No. Hey, we could also, you know what? We could also extract the components here, and we did get lucky. Units, units. So we could sell this. And we need to get a little bit more copper for chromatic metals. So hopefully we can find some copper. Let's get this. We'll convert it to ferrite dust. Iron battery is always good. Let's see what this reveals for us. If we can find a trade terminal. Not trade terminal. Minor settlement. Was it the settlement? Yeah, well, we'll go there and check out if they have the advanced mining tool. Actually, let's just quickly see if I can actually. No, I don't. Yeah, we're going to take off again. And let's go there to the settlement. This will all make sense, guys, once. I really hate crafting warp cells and mining for it all the time. It is really not fun. So the idea is to basically completely make that mechanic trivial by getting ourselves a sentinel ship and having radiant shards to basically go anywhere without having to worry about warp cells. So yeah, that's the play. This guy must be selling. Definitely must be selling the blueprint. So at least we got lucky here. Advanced mining laser. Let's do this. We'll take the risk. We'll sell that module, the exocraft membrane. We'll get some nanites here as well. And let's see. We'll talk to this guy. We'll also collect the encryption data. So yeah, 2 navigation data is good. Crash towards. All right, we got some more nanites, which is actually pretty dope. And yeah, we're going to sell this guy. Purchase blueprint. As you can see, this costs nanite. But hey, look at that. We can already get it without having to sell. Without having to sell it. And let's start off by getting this. And let's also get this, just because we can. And then let's hope the trade terminal is selling copper or chromatic metal. And of course not. Ferrite dust, cobalt. No. Okay, well, we will at least be able to install advanced mining tool. So we need wiring loom, 2 of those. At least that should be sold here. Please sell wiring looms. No. Well, I think this guy will sell wiring looms. Purchase components, wiring looms. And of course, we don't have enough money. Let's see if we can sell something. Sell. What can we sell? Let's sell all the gold. We don't need it for this run. What else can we sell here? Let's sell these. We don't need this as well for. And now we can buy ourselves. We can buy ourselves 2 of these. And then we can craft hermetic seal. Let's bump this there. Let's get ourselves hermetic seal, carbon nanotubes, and then let's go to our multi-tool. And I need to remember to move this cargo scanner to the new ship that we'll get in just a moment. So now we have advanced mining tool, so we can get radiant shards, and then let's also install bolt caster. I need chromatic metal and 3 nanotubes, so we can already get 3 nanotubes here. I hope so. Yep. And so we are sorted. We need chromatic metal now. Is this guy selling anything? No, he doesn't sell those things. Nope. Okay, so next action item is to find ourselves some copper. Magnetized ferrite. Okay. Copper. Let's go there. What is going on? Why is it not tagging? F1. There we are. So hopefully this should be good enough. As soon as we get ourselves boltcaster. And by the way, what else do we need? We need boltcaster and we also need barrel ionizer. For this, we need one more firing lumen glass. Yeah, that's not probably going to happen so fast. So we'll just manage with boltcaster for now. Hey, while we are here, let's get the radiance shard. These are going to be so useful for our travel because, yeah, we don't have to craft any of those stupid warp cells. And yeah, where is our copper deposit here? Let's spend a few minutes trying to get most of it because I don't want to. Well, we can buy copper or chromatic metal soon from the space station, so we probably will get enough to just get our boltcaster ready. All right, I think this should be enough. While, okay, we need to remove something. Okay, cool. So while it prepares for chromatic metal, we can continue to mine a little bit more of this. And once we have the chromatic metal we need for boltcaster, we get ourselves a boltcaster, we form some radiant shards, which we anyways need to claim that ship. And then we also need the inverted brain from the Sentinel machinery. And after that, we can claim that ship and try to claim one or two more ships from this planet. And then we can continue our expedition and go to rendezvous point 1. Yeah, maybe it's not very efficient, but I find this to not basically bottleneck us because we'll have to constantly worry about warp cells. And yeah, so we took a little bit of detour. We'll get all the money that we need for this expedition by just selling one of the Sentinel ships, or basically just selling our current ship and using the Sentinel ship for us ourselves. So yeah, this should be enough. Now let's get the chromatic metal out. We will now make the boltcaster, which we should have enough. Okay, and now check this out. We are going to get some more shards. We need 3 to claim that ship, so let's try to get like maybe 12, 14 of these. Yeah, 15 would be good enough for us to finish this expedition if we have. Like we'll claim 2 ships, that'll cost us 6, and then if we have 10 more, I think that should do the trick for us to finish the expedition with a very powerful ship. Oh, there is some guy here. What is he doing here? Did we talk to him? Ah, maybe. Okay, let's move this to, actually we don't need any relics, so we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to craft a little bit more ammo. What else can we get rid of? We don't need to get rid of other things for now. We got another module. Let's talk to this guy. Okay. Radiant shards is what we need. Right. So we are here. We'll get some more radiant shards. So now we have enough for basically claiming that ship. But we are going to get more. We'll get enough to not worry about finishing the expedition. So yeah, let's get these 2, 3 here. Let's get a couple more from somewhere else. I think that you can have a stack of 10 in one slot. So I'll also need a slot perhaps. And what can we get rid of? I think we can already claim sodium from the marrow bulbs. And now we are looking for, how far is this guy? 268. Okay. There is the inverted. Let's see how this turns out. We need to be prepared for the worst case scenario. So what you need to do is you don't need to fight any of these guys, to be honest. What you need to do is quickly grab the inverted mirror and run away. Basically that's the idea here. Yeah, this is why I wanted the scatter gun, because that would basically one shot that inverted mirror, and then we don't have to, oh, look at that. We are running towards our ship, so that's already good. So we got one inverted mirror, which is fantastic. And then we'll claim that, and then we'll salvage our ship. We'll sell those couple modules on the space station. And then I think then we are okay to have enough nanites to purchase scattergun and yeah, come back and farm for another ship, maybe 2. Or let's see, we might not need to farm anything, hopefully. We just claim the ship and we bugger off from here. So if you guys have not done this quest line ever, the harmonic brain, it's quite good. I don't have enough space, right? So let's see, now I can move this to our starship. And also I think, no, we'll keep that. We'll move this there. We'll move this there. We don't need it here. Silicon, dihydrogen, we can move that there as well. So we free up some space because we'll need more ferrite test. I can assure you it's not enough. Let's get these damaged container to give us all the rusted metals. And let's get lucky with some other stuff here. Like for now, basically in this playthrough, we don't need to side with or improve our faction with anybody. So yeah, we don't need to do that. And now we need to get the Haline brain to basically change to, what was it? Harmonic brain? I don't remember. But let's probe it. So now it'll ask us to go to a specific location. Once we are there, we need to present the brain. Once we present the brain, it will convert to harmonic brain. Then we go back to the ship and then we can claim the ship. So this is why we were spending some time here. And I think we can sell our ship, the current ship, for 2 to 3 mil. I think that should be enough. We don't need to farm a second ship here. Let's go up and then we'll go down. Radiant shard. Let's get those. We will have to get those. Yeah, we need to go there. We need to get more radiant shards. Let's not leave the planet without getting at least like 2 slots of inventory, so 20, and then we never have to worry about getting warp cells. We can jump as many planets as we want to finish the expedition. So yeah, you need to present the brain here to this ancient structure, which is here. So we go up, we present the brain, and then we go back and claim that. Where the hell is this place? Here we are. So yeah, haline brain needs to be converted to harmonic brain. So now it's done. So as you can see, now it's a harmonic brain. And all we need to do now is go back to that site where we left our ship and claim it. That's it. That's the play. I'm too tempted to check the other communication stations. Yeah, what if there is an S-class? Although we don't need it, but you know, I'm greedy. I don't mind flying around in an S-class Sentinel ship. Sentinel ships are my favorite because of the capability to hover. They are absolutely beautiful. So let's go here, get the ship, get few more radiant shards, check out one of the comp site, and then we go to rendezvous point 1. All right. Cool. So here is the ship now. So now we are able to claim it after repairing the pilot interface. So as you can see, beautiful. What we need to do is we need to compare it, right? And before you claim it, it's a good idea to move all your stuff from your old ship, because otherwise you'll have to do it manually. First move to your inventory, then move it here, and it can be a real pain in the ass. So it is a sad thing that you can't move the technology, because you know I can't move technology from here, because I would have liked to move basically I would have liked to move the cargo scan detector to this, but that we can do manually. It's not a big problem. So all you need to do is change the ship, go here, and put it in your exosuit, right? And do we need anything else from here? We don't. I think we are good here. And then you can jump into your other ship, set up the cargo scan detector. Yeah, that should be like this, and then you can place it anywhere. Yeah, so there. And we have a hyperdrive module as well, but we are not going to use it now because I think we might need a little bit more nanites. Great. So now we can take off and we will salvage our current ship. So beautiful. Actually, let's go to the next comm site and find radiant shards there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need that warp cell anymore. No, thank you. So how many do we have? We have 3. Yeah, we need to get like, oh no, this comm station is no good. Nope, we don't need this one. We don't need this one. Where did we come from? Somewhere there. Let's go check out the other one. And let's hope we don't get trolled by these guys. Like we did with the guy who placed it near that big trade terminal. So we are looking for either the camp or another ship. And yeah, what happened here? Was this our previous site? No, it was not. Why are we getting trolled by? Okay. It's a dead travelers site, so that's why. Okay, you know what? Let's just get shards and then we'll go from here. We are not going to waste any more time trying to find the ship anymore. We got lucky on the first try, so let's get these shards. Like, let's make it to, as I said, if we make it to like 10, that should be enough for now. And we can always come back to another dissonant planet and farm more if needed. So now we got 6. Let's move and get some more. Maybe 10 should be enough. Is there a nearby? 312. What else is here? We don't need that. Let's go there. Does anybody happens to know if we can farm Radiant Shard while we are in our ship? Is that even possible? We have 8 of these. Let's get a couple more. You know what would be useful if those communication stations could communicate what the stations are all about already from this distance instead of us flying there and then getting disappointed because uh, all the useful other people might have put those stations to communicate something which might be trivial for our run. So only if we could see it from here. And you know what? We are not going back to our ship. We'll just summon it here and then we'll just fly off from this planet. Okay, don't come in front of me. You will die. Radiant Shard. And is there more? Yep. Okay. I think we have enough. Yeah, this should do. Yeah, let's get our ship here. Rendezvous point 1. Here we come. Let's do the galaxy map and then we go to the point 1. Continue our journey. X. Yeah, we don't even need to go to space anomaly, and it could be useful to get some slots in our exosuit, but yeah, it's not really necessary. We need to learn to manage with limited. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Okay, okay, I see. Where is the starship? So as you can see, it has no fuel, but we can top it up with warp cell or radiant shards. So we have 12 of these, and now we can go anywhere. So as you can see, I think also the jump range is better on these ships. So we're going to fly here, warp to the other system, and yeah, continue our journey. Let's see, once we are there, we might have to check what we have in terms of the next objective. But before that, let's actually go to the space station. I need a little bit of exosuit upgrade. We'll not summon the anomaly because, that takes a bit more time. We can just jump system to system and try to get a bit more space in our exosuit. And while we are here, we could also sell those modules to get nanites. Do we need it actually? We don't need to sell those nanites. So we might use those for our ship and for our exosuit. I don't need it in the technology slot. So cargo is what is real valuable right now. So we'll get few more of those here. And now we will go down and salvage our main or the first ship that we got when we started the expedition. So yeah, well, before that we need to change our ship, right? Yep. Yeah, now we have changed it. We don't have anything in the ship because we moved all the cargo. We don't need the technology from there. Actually, we might not have enough inventory space. So yeah, there is that. Hey, it worked. Cool. So now let's sell this and then we'll buy a few things here. Let's sell all the silver. We don't need to keep it. It'll clog our inventory space. Copper we need. Carbon we need to get a bit more. We'll keep navigation data just in case. We'll sell these. I'll sell this as well. I don't care. And this as well. So now we have close to 3.5 million, and this should be plenty. Let's buy. What do we need? We need some wiring loom. So let's get like 5 of those. Let's get 5 of these as well. Was there anything else for this expedition we need? We don't need anything else, to be honest. Let's get copper also, that is always useful. And because I don't want to mine tritium, let's get that. We have lots of money, so why not? Should we get some metal plating? We might need those. Let's get 10 of these. Ferrite dust. Let's get this also. And yeah, I think that's, actually for this expedition, salt is really useful. So we'll buy all the damn salt here so that we don't have to mine for it. Let's go and bother this guy and buy other rest of the ferrite dust from them, copper, salt, whatever is available. That way we don't have to worry about. Yeah, let's get ferrite dust. And we don't need dihydrogen jelly. Phosphorus, no, we don't need anything else from this guy. We can leave and, oh, the other guy left. That was rude. Okay, so now we need to move some stuff from here to our ship. We'll move this. We'll actually sell the green hyperdrives, the common ones, because, we need to find the best rarity for our upgrades, which we will not do, to be honest, because, yeah, it's not needed. So you can sell this to any of the merchants here. Yeah. I have to stop a little bit. I need to check some message moderation for a second. delete message. Yes, block hyperlinks is what I need. So I need to set this up for now, and I'll check later how to get rid of some of the spammers here. Yeah, that's always a problem. Well, I think for now, yeah, that's a bummer. I lost my connection for a bit. So yeah, well, we didn't lose much. Yeah, but it's really annoying that people are posting spam messages to get viewers. Well, I just started streaming. I don't need viewers like that. And I'm not sure if it is, it needs to be a violation of terms of service, right? Yep, I guess. So yeah, rendezvous point 1, here we go. Yeah, so we are trying to get to this point, and then let's see what kind of planet is this. And based on that, we'll spend some time fishing because we could already get some of the other objectives out of the way from this planet alone. Like I know that one of the objectives is to catch fish from these hot planets. The other is to catch fish from radiant planet. One more is to catch fish from the cold planet. So yeah, if this is radiation, we'll probably farm some fish here already to get rid of a couple of those objectives. And there is also an objective to catch fish on a while you're in a storm. So are we in a storm? No, no. Yeah, we are in a storm. So yay. Let's see where we need to go. 339. We are on a hot planet. Yeah, this is great. We'll get rid of one of the objectives here, and now that we are on a stormy planet, we might catch our storm fishes here as well. Here is the damaged machinery, angler's cache. What do we get here? We get a schematic to build a fishing rig. Great. We need 60 chromatic metal, carbon nanotubes, dihydrogen jelly. Okay, so how much do we have now? Chromatic metal. We don't have any. Let's summon our ship here, because we can. Let's get the copper out from here and get that chromatic metal to be processed. And then we need carbon nanotubes, was it? And how many do we need? We need to set up the fishing rig, and we need 3 of these and 1 of dihydrogen jelly. Let's get 1 dihydrogen jelly, and let's get 2 more nanotubes. Oh, we don't have carbon. Great. Okay, let's get carbon then. We need more carbon, a little bit more. There is some here. Ooh, look at those beautiful bugs. Yeah, it would be nice to get them as a pet, but in this expedition, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to stick to the objectives. We already had a detour of trying to get ourselves a decent ship, some money by selling our first ship. So we have done that. We don't need to spend more time digressing from finishing our objectives. Uh, yeah, so we will not do that. We'll get carbon. We'll make our carbon nanotubes. We also need carbon to charge our mining beam. So yeah, carbon is always good to have. We ran out of. We can also charge it with carbon, condensed carbon actually. So we can get that. Okay, so now we need to get 2 more of these. And now we have enough. And basically now we can do that. We can go to our exosuit and take out, we don't need to finish this. And yeah, we can finish up the rig. Now we have the fishing rig. So yay, that's done. So we can now claim, and there is the fishing spots there. So let's just go there. And I'm hoping we get a storm here. We could get that objective out of the way as well. Ooh, that hurt. So what do we need now? Let's have a look at the expedition tab. So we can collect this. We got already one of the fishing rigs. So we don't need to get that. Acquire a fishing rig, we did. Test the fishing rig, isn't that which one are we doing now? We have the fishing rig. Install new technology, empty slot. We did install the fishing rig, right? Is there anything else? No? Okay, we need to test it. So water and cast the line. All right, let's do that. Let's get to some fishing, boys. Luckily, it's not really annoying here. As soon as the fish latches onto the hook, you just reel it in, just like that. And we got ourselves the first catch. Great. So we got a catch, and now we can, oh, inventory is full. Okay. We need to get our ship here, right? Need to get it somewhere here, wherever it can fit, basically. I can't summon him. There it is. And we're going to move some stuff to, let's move it there for now. Let's move this there, this there, this as well. We don't need chromatic metal anymore, I'm guessing. We'll move this to starship. Copper goes there as well. Metal plating also goes there. We can already get this to starship. Begin getting some ferrite dust. We'll get rid of this. We don't need this for our expedition. Okay, so now that's done. So we can claim our next reward. Yeah, we got a water jets and oxygen rerouter. Okay, so let's see what we can do with that. No fuels. Okay, so let's move this here and let's move this here Let's get this here. We can install this, this. Living pearl, 6 of these we need. Well, we can get them here. Actually, we need to farm 15 living pearls anyways. So we might as well get that done here. And as I said, we need to use now what was the next objective? Catch your first 5 fish. So there is one objective which is to catch the fish using the bait. So the way to apply bait is simply clicking the fishing rig and you can apply the bait. And we already got another fish, so we'll use that as a bait, right? And then we will cast our fishing rig, get 5 more fish, and get a couple of objectives out of our way. So yes, now the progress seems to be going fairly smooth. I wish we could have caught some fish during the storm. Okay, let's go get. Yep, we got the one with the bait, as I said. That is out of the way. We need to find some uncommon fish also. I think that's one of the objectives. And because we are on a thermal planet, we also need to catch some fishes here. We also need to catch some large fish. Those are all the objectives of this expedition. So there is a uncommon fish, so that objective is done as well. We'll collect the rewards soon. Let's just get this out of the way. I think this would be our third or fourth. It doesn't matter, we'll catch some. I think we also need to catch enough fish to sell them for 500,000. That's the last objective of this expedition. So luckily we are not wasting time while we are doing this because we'll sell the fishes as well. And that's why we need a lot of inventory space because we'll have to move the fish from our we got the 5 fish. Let's get this last one as well. Okay, great. Now let's claim the reward for this. Yeah. So we got nutrient processor. We need a hermetic seal to create one, and then we can also get rid of another objective. So let's get the hermetic seal. Yeah. And we also got some aquajets for our ship, so we can land on water, which is fantastic. So we'll just set this up somewhere here. And is this the one? This is the anti-gravity well is the one that we need to put next to it. All right, so let's build a nutrient processor, and then we need to cook one of the fish. So that's one of the objectives as well, so we can get that out of the way. So as you can see, that's done. We can move the nutrient processor to our starship because, you know, we don't need it anymore. Can go to the starship inventory. This can also perhaps go to starship inventory. And yeah, now let's collect other rewards. So we got 5 fishes, miss out on a catch. We need to do that. We got the catch of the day by cooking it. Supreme life support, band hazard protection upgrade. Okay, so let's see. Radiation protection cola. Well, it's not that great, but it is what it is. So what else did we get? Now we are also claiming some rewards from phase 2, but yeah, we need to still finish phase 1. auto charger unit, supreme launch thrusters. So basically for our starship, we got some stuff, and then we got advanced mining laser. Yeah, we don't need that anymore, do we? No. So yeah, we basically got a couple of our objectives from phase 2 done as well, but now we need to get this miss out on a catch. Basically what that does is that if we haul in something other than a fish. So let's hope to get something which is catch something that is not a fish, basically. Yep. We might need to do a couple of tries here because, you know, RNG. And I just hope we can get a storm so that we can catch the fish during the storm. That'll be fantastic. Then we don't have to wait to find a planet with storm and then catch it there. But I don't think this planet has frequent storms, so we might not encounter one anytime soon. By the way, we are getting these fishes which are perhaps not the best, but most likely we are going to sell all of these to count towards one of our objectives. Yeah, I'll be honest, this is a very relaxing expedition. We don't need to kill anything. We don't need to manage our resources, material, and so on and so forth. Yeah, non-violent expedition. I mean, the one with the 5.0 update, the previous expedition was very good as well. But that was quite interesting in terms of fighting brood mothers. Was brood mother? Yeah, and sentinels and so on and so forth. So RNG is not helping us. Look at that bad boy there. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's go here and find another spot. We'll have to deep dive in the water body to get ourselves living pearl. I'm trying to catch an object which is not a fish. So yeah, then we can wrap phase 1. And then continue with phase 2, I suppose. Okay, still nothing. Oh well, we're getting fishes, but we need to get something which is not a fish. So like an old shoe or an old technology, I think, or a message from a bottle. And my inventory slot is full, so let's move some of this stuff to, I can't move it. Okay. Let's move this to Starship, move this. We can already get this sorted out. And yeah, what is this? Launch thruster, so we can move it to Starship. And yeah, we could move some of the fishes as well. But soon we will get something like a platform to ship from. I don't remember the name of it, to be honest. So once I'll get it, I'll have a look and show you guys how to use the cold storage there. come on, let's get some object which is not fish. No, we keep bumping into getting only fish, yeah? Funny. Well, we'll get ourselves enough fish to sell, and if we get lucky, we might encounter a storm. So there's that. But we could also wrap it up here and then continue phase 2 because we will catch enough non-fish objects later on in the quest line of this expedition. Long jaw. Okay. This is a little bit annoying. I would really like to wrap up the phase 1 by completing this objective, but seems like RNG is not with us. It really wants us to catch fish. Give me some old technology, some old boot or whatever. That is not a fish. More fish. Sweetwater minnow. Okay. You know what? We'll spend some more time and then we'll move to rendezvous point 2 and start the phase 2. Let's get one more reel in and then we'll see if we move to the rendezvous point 2, because this objective can be completed later in the expedition phase, so it's not compulsory to finish it here. Because we are not getting lucky getting non-fish item. Yep. All right. So basically, what we did is in this playthrough, what did we get? Well, we got a lot of things. So first of all, we almost finished phase 1 of the expedition. We have this particular objective to be finished, but we can do it later because we can jump to rendezvous point 2. Yeah. And during the course of fishing more, we'll get this objective to complete. So I don't want to spend whole day trying to finish this objective when it can be done during the other phases. And while we try to finish phase 1, we got ourselves a fancy A-class Sentinel ship. We also got some decent modules. We'll need all of this. Actually, we can already install these in our exosuit technology slot, and I'm not really bothered the placement of these because, you know, just an expedition. I'm not going to optimize all my technology slots and how I place stuff here because I want to get this expedition done as fast as possible. So yeah, we wrapped up phase 1 and we'll continue with phase 2 in the next video. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Let's try to finish phase 2 in the next video and also hopefully get some other objectives completed.